the Tumble Club.
Where I'm from, you already know. Hi guys, welcome back to another edition of TTC HomeNastics. I'm so excited that you joined us this Monday or Tuesday, whenever you're watching the video. We have some fun activities planned for you today. Some of the things that you're going to need for your workout today is going to be a trampoline, if you have a trampoline in your backyard. If you don't have a trampoline, you can use one of those small exercise trampolines that maybe your mom has. That would work as well. If you don't have that, you could get a cushion off of your couch. A couch cushion is bouncy, or maybe if your mom will let you bring one of your mattresses into the living room, that would work as well. But for our stretches and our conditioning, all you're gonna need is a yoga mat or maybe a beach towel or something to sit on. That would be good. Today we're gonna have Coach Briley and Coach Colby demonstrating a lot of our skills. We also have a special guest with us today. Her name is Kate. She's one of Briley's really good friends. She's also a Joshua cheerleader. She's on the varsity team at Joshua High School. So she's gonna be helping to demonstrate a lot of our skills. It should be a lot of fun. I'm so glad that you joined us. So let's go ahead and take it inside. All right guys, we're gonna start off today with stretching. We always start off with our stretches so that when we do tumble or exercise, we don't pull a muscle or hurt ourselves. So we're gonna start off with a big straddle. Our demonstrators are gonna be in their straddle. They're gonna go down to their right side. Put your hands on your ankle or on your foot. You're gonna reach as far as you can to your favorite side. And then we're gonna switch and go to the other side. Good, and then we are going to reach to the middle as far as we can. See how they're trying to get their stomachs to the ground? You wanna reach as far as you can with legs straight, toes pointed. And if you can get that tummy all the way to the ground, that's awesome. All right, we're gonna come up. We're gonna put one hand down in front of us, one hand up, and we are gonna rainbow over to our favorite side. If you are doing this correctly, you should feel it stretching in the side of your body if you're doing this right. All right, we're gonna come up, put our other hand down, other hand up, and we are gonna rainbow over to that other side. Again, you should feel it stretching in the side of your body if you are doing this right. All right, we are gonna reach to the middle as far as we can. Try to get that tummy to the ground. All right, now we're gonna pull it into a pike position. You're gonna see that Briley and Kate are gonna pull their legs in straight with pointed toes. They're gonna reach up to the sky as high as they can, go all the way down and grab those ankles. You wanna try to get your nose to your knees if you can. If you can't, just go as far down as you can. Keep those legs nice and straight. All right, we're gonna come up, we're gonna flex our feet, we're gonna grab our toes, and we're gonna pull our heels off the ground. You should feel your calves stretching if you are doing this the right way. It's not supposed to feel good. It's supposed to hurt. If it hurts a little bit, that's okay. That means your calves are stretching, so that's a good thing. All right, now we're gonna pull it into a butterfly position. And in your butterfly, you're gonna put your hands on your wings and you're gonna gently press down. All right, good job. We're gonna go all the way down and put our nose on our toes. All the way down, hold that position. All right guys, now we're gonna stretch out our shoulders. I'm gonna have our demo girls turn to the side. They're gonna put their hands behind their back as far as they can and slide your bottom down all the way to your ankles. All right, you should feel your shoulders stretching. If you don't feel them stretching, try to slide down a little bit further. Now, what I'd like for you guys to do is bring your knees up to your chest so that you are in a tuck position. We're gonna hold that tuck position for 5 seconds. All right, now we're gonna pull it up to a pike position. Legs straight, toes pointed. We're gonna hold that pike position for 5 seconds. Make sure you're pointing those toes.
TTC.
Keep those hands behind your back and drop those legs to a straddle. We're gonna hold our straddle position for 5 seconds. Make sure those legs are straight, toes are pointed. Good, pull them back up to a pike position. We're in our pike position, legs straight, toes pointed. All right, bring it to a tuck position, knees to your chest. Good job. Go ahead and sit up and shake out those arms. Shake those arms out. All right, good job. We're gonna face the front. Everybody take your favorite arm, pull it across and hug it nice and tight. All right, we're gonna take the other arm, pull it across, hug it nice and tight. Good job. Take one hand up in the air, pat yourself on the back, grab your elbow, and pull it down. We're going to switch. Other arm in the air, pat yourself on the back, grab that elbow, pull it down. Shake those arms out. All right, good job. We are gonna lay down on our backs and we're gonna do some back bends. So if you guys wanna turn to the side, lay down. We are gonna put our hands on the floor by our ears and we are going to bridge up to the sky, all the way up, all the way up. Good, once you are in your bridge position, try to put your legs together and straighten out those legs. If you look at Miss Kate, notice how her feet are together, her ankles are together. She is pushing her shoulders past her hands. This is the perfect position for your bridge. Good job. Come on down, grab your knees. We're gonna rock and roll. When you do your back bend, if it hurts your back a little bit, because we need to work on our flexibility in our back, these rock and rolls are a great way to stretch that out and make your back feel a little bit better. All right, we're going to lay back down again. We're going to bridge up one more time. This time we're gonna put our favorite foot in the air. And then we are gonna switch and put our other foot in the air. Good, then we're gonna put our feet down, put our favorite hand in the air. You can wave it or you can just put it on your tummy. Switch, put your other hand in the air. Good job. If you know how to kick over, kick over. If you can't, just simply come down and rock and roll. Rock it out. Good job, good job. All right, now we are gonna stand up on our feet. And we're gonna do a little bit more of those side stretches. So you're gonna put your feet apart. You're gonna put one hand up in the air, and we are gonna rainbow over to the side. Hold that position. Again, you should feel it stretching in the side of your body if you are doing this correctly. We are gonna turn it to a flat back position. We are gonna drop it down to our favorite foot, all the way down to the ground. And we're gonna go a little further. We're gonna drop it to a right lunge position. You should be pushing those hips forward. If you are not pushing your hips forward, push. Good, we're gonna straighten that front leg, nose to our knee. All the way down. And we're gonna go back to that lunge position. Lunge forward, let's put our hands on our hips. Really push those hips forward. This is a great stretch to help get you ready for your splits. All right, one hand on each side of your body. Go ahead and slide it out to your split position. Make sure that your back knee is rolled all the way under. Your laces are rolled under on the floor and your chest is up. Good job. If you can grab your back toe, go ahead and pull that back toe up if you can. If you cannot grab your back foot and pull that back foot up, just go ahead and hold that split position as far as you can. All right, good job. Shake those legs out, ladies. Shake them out, shake them out, shake them out. And let's stand back up. We're gonna go to the other side. So remember, your feet should be apart. One hand up, one hand down, and rainbow over to the left side. We are gonna turn it to a flat back position. Notice how we are reaching to our left. We're trying to keep our back as flat as we can. And we're gonna drop it all the way down to our left foot. And from here, we're gonna go down into that lunge position. So everybody lunge forward. Good, straighten that front leg out, nose to your knee. Push it back to our lunge, hands on our hips, really pushing those hips forward. From here, if you can grab that back toe, let's go ahead and pull it in. If you were in that lunge position, try to pull that toe up, really stretches out the front of your leg. All right, one hand on each side of your body and slide it out to your split position. Okay, remember, legs straight, toes pointed, chest up. You want your back laces to be rolled all the way under. Hold that split as long as you can. Remember, chest up. Good, and shake those legs out. Shake, shake, shake. All right, good job with your stretches. We are actually gonna take our camera into the dance room so that we can work on some handstand drills. So meet you there. Okay, so for this next activity, you are gonna need a blank wall in your house. Try to find a nice sturdy wall that doesn't have anything on it. You don't wanna be kicking pictures or anything like that. Also, if you have furniture or anything around that you might need to move out of the way so that you don't hurt yourself, that would also be great. Like always, ask your mom or dad's permission before you put your feet on the wall. We want to make sure that we are doing this safely. So to start off today, we're just going to warm up our SpiderMans. You guys are all familiar with SpiderMans, but to warm it up, we're going to hold those for 10 seconds. So to do a SpiderMan, if you're new to this, you're going to put your back on the wall. Your hands are going to go up in the air, go all the way down, put your hands on the ground, and then walk your feet all the way up to the top. You're gonna get those feet up as high as you can, and we're gonna hold it for 10 seconds. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk those feet back down. You wanna try to do this at least 3 or 4 times before you move on to our next activity. We're gonna go ahead and let our instructors demo that one more time for you. And then after that, if you need to pause the camera to be able to do that repetition 2 or 3 more times, that's totally fine. But again, you're gonna put your back on the wall, your hands on the ground, you're gonna walk your feet all the way up to the top. You're gonna hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk those feet down. And remember, go ahead and do that at least 1 or 2 more times to make sure that those SpiderMan shoulders are all warmed up. All right, the next skill that we're going to be working on is handstand forward rolls. You're going to need to grab a cushion off of your couch, or maybe just a long pillow. If you have a pillow from your bed, that would work as well. You're going to take your cushion or your pillow and you're going to lay it down in front of the wall, I don't know, maybe 3 or your 4 feet away from the wall. You're going to go ahead and get back into that handstand position or Spider-Man position using the wall to assist you. You're gonna walk your feet all the way up, and then you're gonna take 1 foot and bring it off the wall. Keep that leg straight, try to point that toe. You're gonna gently push off the wall and look at your belly button so that you can do that tuck and roll. Great job, Coach Colby. We're gonna bring Kate in and let her give it a try. She's gonna walk those feet all the way up to the top. We're gonna make sure that pillow is close enough that she can tuck and roll. She's gonna put her 1 foot out. She's gonna push off the wall, look at her belly button, and tuck and roll out of it. You guys are gonna wanna practice that at least 8 to 10 times to make sure you have it down good. So we're gonna let Colby go again. He's gonna walk it up to a Spider-Man position, 1 foot off the wall. Remember when you tuck and roll to look at your belly button. So tuck and roll. Kate's gonna demo it one more time, and then we will turn the camera off and let you guys practice it on your own. But you're gonna get into that Spider-Man position, 1 foot off the wall, gently push off the wall, and tuck and roll. Now it is your time to practice on your own. Remember, you're gonna need a wall to assist you. You might wanna grab a pillow or a couch cushion out of your living room, just so that you don't hurt your back. Remember, walk it up to a Spider-Man, hold 1 foot off of the wall. When you push, look at your belly button so that you can get in that nice ball position, and you're gonna tuck and roll out of it. You need to do that at least 10 times. Okay guys, now we're gonna work on some shrugs. This is an activity that's gonna really build those shoulders. So we're gonna get back into that Spider-Man position. So we're gonna put our back on the wall, hands on the ground. We're gonna walk our feet all the way up to the top. To do a shrug, you want to push up with your shoulders as much as you can, and then relax. So you'll be pushing up, your head will be coming in, you'll be doing a hollow body position, and then you will relax. So you're pushing through the shoulders. We are gonna do that 10 times. So our instructors are gonna shrug on the count, and 1, relax, 2, relax, 3, relax, 4, relax, 5, relax, 6, relax. Remember, you're trying to get into that hollow body position. 7, relax, 8, relax, 9, relax, and good job. So after you've done those 10 shrugs and you've really held that hollow body position and then come back out of it 10 times, you can either tuck and roll out of it like Coach Briley, or you can just simply walk your feet down the wall. Make sure you shake out those arms. You guys did a really great workout. You want to be able to do that at least 1 or 2, maybe 3 more times to really work on getting the shoulder strength that you need for back handsprings and back tucks and all that good stuff. So from here, we're going to take it back to the main floor. You can go back to your living room or out in your backyard, whatever's easier for you. We're going to do some skill work. Make sure you get a drink of water, and we'll see you back over there. All right, guys, for this next skill, we're going to be working on our dive rolls. What you're going to need to work on this skill is you're going to need your favorite stuffed animal out of your room, and you're going to need a couple couch cushions, or you can get a couple pillows. That would work as well. But I need you to set it up similar to this, where you've got your 2 couch cushions or your 2 pillows side by side, along with your favorite stuffed animal or teddy bear. We're going to be working on dive rolling over our favorite stuffed animal. So Miss Kate is going to step up here, and she is going to demo. If you have a piece of tape that you can put on the floor like this, that would be really helpful, because you're going to kind of be not necessarily running, but walking into your dive roll, and you want to have somewhere that you know you're going to put both of your feet when you jump and roll. So you're going to walk up, your feet, both feet are going to go on the piece of tape if you have it, and you're going to dive roll over your favorite stuffed animal or your favorite bear. We're going to let Miss Kate show us that one more time. This is just like a regular forward roll, except for you're putting a little bit of a jump or a little bit of dive into it. Let's watch her one more time. She's going to jump up and over onto your cushions or your pillows and roll out of it. You guys are gonna do that 10 times. We're gonna have our instructors do it with you so that you can have a repetition of 10. But remember, if you need to turn that camera off and practice it on your own, that's totally fine. All right, guys, this is your time to practice. Remember, we are going to rep this out 10 times, starting with Coach Briley, and 1. Coach Colby. 2. Coach Kate. Is gonna be 3, and let's keep it going all the way to 10. 4. 5. Make sure you're really jumping up and trying to get some height on your dive rolls. That is 6. 7. A little bit faster, a little bit higher. 8. A little bit faster, a little bit higher. 9, and 1 more. 10. Good job, guys. All right, guys, for our next activity, you're gonna need your trampoline. If you have a trampoline in the backyard, that's great. You can take us out there. If not, a little exercise trampoline would work if your mom or dad has one of those. If not, you can go back to those couch cushions. Those have got plenty of bounce to do what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be working out our jumps. Little conditioning to make sure that we don't lose our cheer jumps. If you don't want to do your jumps on the couch cushion, maybe your mom or dad would let you pull out a mattress onto your bedroom floor or into the living room. That would work the same as well. If you do have a trampoline, that's awesome. You're going to have an opportunity to use it. We're going to start off with some T-jumps. When you do your T-jump on the trampoline, you don't have to worry about doing exact form with your arms. We're just gonna be jumping and lifting through our shoulders to really work on that. Okay, so your T-jumps are gonna look a little like this. We are going to start with our hands down. You're gonna jump and lift those shoulders up. They are gonna do this 10 times, and it looks a little something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. When you do those T-jumps, make sure to squeeze those legs together. Make sure to really lift through your shoulders and try to get that T-jump as high as you can. Again, you want those legs to stay together. When you jump, you want to lift your chest up. You want to keep your legs straight and your toes pointed. They're going to do that 10 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Next, we're going to move on to tuck jumps. When you do your tuck jump, I'm going to allow you to put one bunny hop or one bounce in between each jump. So your hands are going to be up. You're going to jump and do your tuck, come back to your starting position. You'll be able to take one bounce in between just to help keep it clean, and then go straight into your other tuck. It should look a little something like this. 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job, good job. Remember, you should be practicing that on your own. So if you need to turn your camera off and do that a couple more times on your own, that would be great. You want to rep it out 10 times at least. We're going to move on now to toe touches. Same thing with your toe touches. Your hands are going to be up. You're going to hit your toe touch, and then your hands are going to come back up to your starting position. Again, you can take a bunny hop or a bounce in between each of your toe touches. It should look a little something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Remember, on your toe touches, you want those legs to be nice and straight, toes pointed, keep your chest up. If you need to turn your camera off to do that 10 more times, that would be great. We're going to move on now to hurdlers. For a hurdler, you want to turn to a 45-degree angle. Your arms are gonna be up. You're gonna hit your hurdler, kicking your foot through your hands, and then you're gonna get to do that bunny hop or that straight jump in between each of your jumps. All right, so hands up, and 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job, good job. I'm gonna have y'all scoot over a little bit, get back into position. Good job. So if you enjoy doing your right hurdler with your right leg the best, go ahead and do your best leg. If you prefer to do your left, you can do it on your left, or you can alternate between your right leg 10 times and then your left leg 10 times. So if you want to turn the camera off, practice that on your own. You want to rep it out with at least 10 reps each time. All right, guys, now we're going to move on to our pikes. For our pikes, I want you to turn all the way to the side. Your hands are going to be up. You're going to bring those hands down when you hit that pike position, back up when you stand up. Again, you can take a bunny hop or a jump in between each of your pikes. We are going to do this 10 times, and it should look a little something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Remember, when you're doing your pikes, you want to keep those legs nice and straight, toes pointed, keep your hands in a fist position, and you want to try to keep that chest up as much as you can. Bring those legs to you rather than bringing your chest down to your legs. Next, we're going to move on to jump full turns. For this one, instead of doing 10 in a row, we're going to do 5, then we're going to pause, then we're going to do 5 more, then we're going to pause, then you would keep going with 5 more, pause, 5 more, pause. I'm going to let y'all take 2 bounces or 2 bunny hops in between each of your jump full turns. So you're going to go bounce, bounce, jump full turn, and then you're going to stop, and then you'll do 2 bounces and then jump full turn. Okay? It'll look something like this. Bounce, bounce, full turn. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, bounce, bounce, and turn. Good. Stop right there. Very good. So we're going to do reps of 5. So remember, try to keep it nice and controlled. 2 jumps and then a full turn. 2 jumps and then a full turn. We're going to do 5 more. Count it out with us. Bounce, bounce, full turn. Bounce, bounce, full turn. Bounce, bounce, full turn. Full turn. 2 bounces and a full turn. Good. You want to try to do that 5 times? Then you can pause. Then you would do it 5 more times. Those are a little bit tougher, so you might need to practice that. From here, we're going to take it back to the floor and do everybody's favorite, conditioning. All right, guys, so for our conditioning today, we're going to do some push-ups to start us off. If you can do a regular push-up, you're going to follow Coach Colby. If you need a little bit more of a modified version where you keep your knees on the ground, that's totally fine. You'll be watching Miss Kate. We're going to do reps of 15, so you guys will follow along. We need to try to do this at least 3 times. So they're going to demonstrate. They're going to turn to the side. Go ahead and get into your push-up position. Again, if you want to do the modified version like Miss Kate, that is totally fine. If you want to do the regular push-up position like Coach Colby, that is fine as well. We're going to do this 15 times. Try to stay with us. We're going to go down on 1, down on 1, and up. Down on 2, and up. 3, up. 4, up. 5, down and up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, camera and do it at a slower pace, or you can do it with us. We're gonna do 15 again, but we're gonna speed it up just a little bit. Go ahead and get into position. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good job. Shake those arms out. Shake it out. Shake it out. Good job. You want to try to do that one more time on your own at home. After you've done that 15 more times, go ahead and come on back because we're going to be moving into our planks. All right, guys, now we're going to work on some planks. To do our planks, you're going to be down on your forearms. We're going to have our demonstrators get into position. The first time we do our plank, we're going to hold it for 10 seconds. The second time, we'll be holding it for 20 seconds. And then the third time, we're going to see if we can hold it for 30 seconds. So we're going to have Coach Colby and Coach Briley go ahead and get into position. Remember, you are down on your elbows. Do not let your booty stick up in the air. You want to have a nice straight line. And we're going to count it out. Count with me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you can relax. Good job. All right, y'all need to shake out those arms. If y'all want to do some rock and rolls, just shake out your back or stretch out your back and your abs. Go ahead and roll it out. All right, we're going to get back into position. We're going to have Riley scoot back just a little bit. All right. Remember, this time, we're going to hold that plank for 20 seconds. So when you guys are doing it, make sure you count with me. You're going to go ahead and get into position. Make sure your body is nice and straight. You don't want to let your booty stick up in the air like this. Stick your booty up in the air. This is not what you want to look like, okay? You want to push that hips down and have a nice straight line. Here we go, and we are up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Go ahead and come on down. We are going to do what I like to call a seal stretch. Coach Riley is going to demonstrate. She's going to lay down on her stomach. She's going to push her head up as high as she can with her arms. And Colby's going to demonstrate facing the side so we can see it from the side. Push your head up as high as you can. That will stretch out those abs. It'll stretch out your back. It'll make you feel a lot better when you're doing your resting position for your next set of planks. All right, good job, guys. Go ahead and get back into your plank position. This time, we are going to hold our plank for 30 seconds. 30 seconds. If you don't make it the full 30 seconds, that's okay. If you need to come down and take a breath, that is all right. But you want to try to stay in that nice straight body position for the whole 30 seconds. If you can, count with us. Are you guys ready? All right, here we go. And up into your straight body position on your elbows. Remember, no booties in the air. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Good job, good job. We're going to let our demonstrators or our coaches do some rock and rolls. If you want to do these at home, this is a great resting position where you can stretch out that back. Go ahead and rock it out. Let's try to rock it out at least 5 or 6 times. And then we will be moving on to our next conditioning skill. All right, guys, now we're going to work on some leg lifts to really work that core. We're going to lay down on our backs. We're going to put our hands underneath our tailbone to cushion, especially if you're on a hard surface. Your legs are going to go straight up in the air. You want your legs to be nice and straight, toes Our legs are gonna come down about 3 or 4 inches from the ground and then back up. We're gonna do that 10 times, okay? So if you wanna go ahead and lay down, get into position, you can follow along with our instructors. And here we go. 1, it's gonna go all the way down and back up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. You can relax. You're going to want to do that at least 3 different times. Remember, keep your hands underneath your tailbone. Let your legs come all the way down, but don't touch the ground. You want to go down about 2 or 3 inches from the ground and then right back up. You want to do that 10 times, at least 3 different reps, okay? After that, we're going to do something called scissors. So you're going to go back into that position where you lay down, put your hands underneath your tailbone. You want to put your legs straight out where they're slightly off the ground. You don't want them to be way down here touching the ground, but you also don't want them to be way up here. You want them to be about, 4 or 5 inches from the ground. You should feel your abs nice and tight, and your legs are going to go out and in. We're going to do that 10 times, okay? So lift them up, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then you can relax. Good job. We're going to have our instructors go ahead and rock it out. Let's do at least 3 rock and rolls. Really rock it out. Give your abs and back a rest. We're going to lay down, and we're going to do that one more time. Lay down, put your hands underneath your tailbone. Really make sure you're contracting those abs. We're going to do our scissors 10 times. Here we go. Lift those legs up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job, good job. All right, for this next ab workout, you're going to need a partner. So you can grab your mom, your dad, sibling, whoever can help you out. But we're going to have one person laying down on the ground. Coach Briley's going to demo first. Coach Colby is going to be her partner. So if you need to grab your mom, your dad, brother, sister, they're going to lay down and you are going to grab onto the ankles of whoever your partner is helping you out. Your legs are going to go straight up in the air and they are going to be pushing your legs forward. Do not let your legs hit the ground. Most important is that your legs go all the way down 2 or 3 inches to the ground and then right back up. We're going to practice pushing forward, side, side, forward. That is going to be 1 rep. Okay, hold on. So remember, forward, side, side, forward would be 1. We're going to do this 5 times. Here we go. And forward, side, side, forward. That's 1. Point your toes. Side, forward. That's 2. Side, side. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. Good job, good job. Remember, we want to start with our middle as our first position. So again, middle, side, side, middle. Middle, side, side, middle. Okay? Our middle position is where we always come back to. So we're going to do that again a second time. Here we go. And middle, side, side, middle. Now we're starting over. Middle, side, side, middle. Okay? Notice that Riley's legs are not quite coming down far enough. They need to go a little bit closer to the ground. The person on the ground is gonna lift those legs up. Remember, we're gonna keep straight legs and pointed toes. Here we go, and middle, side, side, middle. That would be one. And then we're gonna do it again. Middle, side, side, middle. Good. When you are pushing your friend's feet down, try to push right here on top of their hands. You don't want to grab their legs and pull it in. You want to put your hands right on the top of their shoelaces, all right? Here we go, and middle, side, side, middle. Again, middle, side, side, middle. One more time. Middle, side, side, middle. Good job, good job. All right, so for those of you that are practicing at home, you guys can relax. You want to make sure that you do those reps at least 5 times. Grab a partner, ask them to help you. If you don't have a parent or sibling that's able to hold on to those feet and push them for you, you can just do those regular leg lifts on your own. Totally fine. All right, so for this next conditioning activity, we're gonna really be working out our back muscles. So we're gonna lay down on our stomach. We are gonna start off with some of those Superman drills that you saw in the very first video with Coach Cameron. You're gonna be lifting your legs and your arms up off the ground. You're gonna be holding that Superman position for 10 seconds, and then we'll end up coming down. So go ahead and relax for now. Go ahead and get on the floor into your position. Arms straight out, legs straight out. We are going to lift and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come down and relax. Great job. You're gonna make sure that you do that at least 3 times, holding that position for 10 seconds. Let's go ahead and do that one more time, just in case the kids at home were just watching our first demonstration. Go ahead and join in with us this time. Go ahead and lift. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job, good job. You should feel that really working those back muscles. All right, good job on those Supermans. We're gonna go ahead and move into what I like to call rocky horses. Riley is gonna demonstrate what a rocky horse looks like. Your head comes up and then your feet come up. Your head come up, then your feet come up. And you're gonna rock back and forth just like a rocky horse. We're gonna do that 10 times. Every time your head comes up, I'm gonna count 1. So hopefully you're already in position. Go ahead and do these with us. As soon as y'all start rocking, I'll count it out for y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job, good job. That should really be working those back muscles out. So from here, we're gonna do a nice big seal stretch. We're gonna push our head up as high as we can. Really stretch out those muscles. We're gonna push it back to a fetal position. This should be a nice resting position that you can get in to not only stretch those muscles out, but also catch your breath, okay? All right, back into our straight body positions. We're gonna go ahead and do another rep of that. Remember, when you're practicing these at home, you wanna do these reps at least 3 times. So we're gonna go ahead and demo it for you again. As soon as they start rocking, I'll start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job, good job. Push it up to that seal position. Let's hold that position. Hopefully you've got carpet at home. If not, hopefully you're sitting on a yoga mat or a beach towel. You're gonna wanna have some cushion underneath you to do these exercises. Go ahead and push it back to that fetal position. Remember, this is our resting position. You should be breathing and really stretching out those muscles. All right, good job, ladies. Remember, y'all need to do that at home at least 1 more time. So if you need to pause your device, go ahead and pause. We're gonna come back with Coach Colby for our last conditioning exercise. All right, guys, this is our last conditioning activity for the day. We're gonna work on some crunches. We're gonna do 20 crunches, and then we are gonna hold our nice tight ab position for 20 seconds. Then we will do 20 more crunches. Then we will hold that nice tight position where we're contracting our abs for 20 seconds. We've got our two coaches here to demonstrate. They're gonna go ahead and lay down. You can either have your hands out in front of you, you can have them on your chest, or you can have them behind your back behind your head, whatever is most comfortable for you. I personally like to have my hands out so that I'm reaching up towards my knees, but wherever your arm position is most comfortable for you. Our instructors are going to do 20 crunches, and then after 20 crunches, they're going to hold their shoulders up off the ground. They're going to contract those ab muscles and hold it for 20 seconds. Here we go, on your own, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You are gonna lift those shoulders up as high as you can. Hold those ab muscles nice and tight. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and relax. Good job. Those of you that are doing this with us at home, make sure you relax. If you need to go grab you a quick drink of water, go ahead. All right, guys, since you've had you a quick little break, remember, we got to do this 3 times. We've already done 1 rep. We're going to do it 2 more times. So we're going to get into our crunch position. And remember, 20 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You want to get in that nice tight crunch position. You want to have your shoulders up as high as you can off the ground. We are going to hold that crunch position for 20 seconds. So we are at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and relax. Good, relax. We're going to roll over to our tummy, and we're going to do one of those seal stretches. We're going to stretch out those abs. Make sure you're looking all the way up to the ceiling. We're going to hold that seal stretch. Good. We're going to roll back over to our backs. We're going to do 3 rock and rolls just to kind of rock it out. Give your backs and abs a little chance to stretch them out. Good. We're going to go ahead and get back into that sit-up or crunch position. And we're going to do this one last time. Remember, 20 crunches and then 20 holds. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Hold that crunch position as tight as you can. Those ab muscles should be nice and tight. You should be contracting. Try to hold those shoulders up as high as you can get it. That would be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and relax. Great job, guys. Roll over and do a seal stretch. I love this stretch. It stretches out those abs. It stretches out that back. Good job. Roll over. Let's do 3 rock and rolls just to catch our breath and rock it out. You guys have done an awesome job today. Thank you so much for joining another one of our TTC HomeNastics. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you guys are still working on your skills at home. We have another exciting video coming to you on Friday. Miss Jamie is actually going to do a jump video for you. So all of you cheerleaders that have been needing to work on your cheer jumps, she's got an exciting workout for you, and she is bringing a special guest. Do you guys all remember Coach Elijah? I'm sure you guys remember Coach Elijah. He's going to be back here with you on Friday to do a special jump edition of TTC HomeNastics. Make sure y'all don't miss it. Thanks for joining in today. Bye, guys.
All-Stars!
Ain't got no place, you say it.